Congratulations.
Yeah, it actually snowed in Florida, you guys.
In less than an hour, they went from 0 to 1,000. Okay.
My mom called me after 3 years of ignoring me.
And my mom was like, no será brujería alguien.
I opened more tamales than presents this year. Sad story.
What's up, babe? You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm super ready. I don't know why I feel like I haven't been on here for a minute. Why does it feel like that?
Well, we haven't been here in 3 weeks because the last podcast was filmed in Colorado. Mm-hmm. And then 2 weeks before that, we shot here. So it's literally 3 weeks. We haven't been with this set, so we're back.
Yeah, we're back. I'm super excited.
Bienvenidos a episode 19, right?
Episode 19 of the Cruda Realidad podcast.
Y estamos estrenando followers. We have a 15K. Yay. We hit 15K subscribers this morning. Super excited about that.
How you know it was this morning and not last night?
Well, I checked this morning and it said 15,000. So I was like, bam, we hit it. You know. So
congratulations, babe.
You congratulated me?
Yeah, this is like your baby.
This is my baby. I was looking back. I'm always looking back at old videos and how bad I was from episode 1, 2, 3.
Like you look back to the first videos?
Yeah, because I was telling Romy this morning that I wouldn't come in with a plan. I'll try to figure out the plan that we were here while we were here.
Yeah, I remember.
And I'll get so flustered. I was like, okay, let's start. But now I have like a whole list of things. I have a TV back there. The iPad with all the notes.
Nos pusimos las pilas, guys.
Yeah, this is a full production. We have a mini producer. Shout out Supersonic. He's behind the scenes, you know. And yeah, what's up? ¿Qué más? What's going on?
Nothing. I just wanted to say I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas this past weekend. I know for us it was literally a 3-day event here at the house. We like I said, here at the house, this is where we had Christmas with all the family. Every single day we had something else. The next day was a recalentado. The day after that, my dad came and threw down with some enchiladas, which if you're from Guanajuato, then you know.
Enchiladas mineras, that style, really, really good.
But yeah, that's about it.
And I was surprised because I looked outside and there was like 50 cars parked out there, like all over the street and whatnot, you know. And I was surprised you didn't get a ticket.
A ticket? Because
how fine you are.
You're so dumb. That was super fast.
Let's freaking go. Let's get
it. I believed it because there was a lot of cars. There was probably like 20, 30 cars parked outside. And this year, for the first time ever, we did Christmas inside. Yeah. Usually any other Christmas, it's like a outside event. Some people are inside, but mostly outside. Because usually in Florida, it's not cold on Christmas, you guys. Para nada. Sometimes it's so hot, we're so mad that it's so hot, you know, because not even a little bit of chilly weather, nada. But this year, you want to tell them? This
year, it did feel like Christmas and actually snowed in Florida, you guys. It never snows in Florida. I feel like it was the first time that I mean, we didn't see it, but somewhere close to here, an hour or two from here, actually snowed in Brevard County. We should have drove
over there.
We should have, but no, it was like a 10-minute snow. Like you literally couldn't go, you know?
Well, ahorita me acaba de decir Mando eso, and I was like, what? I didn't believe him at all. I took out TikTok and I looked it up real quick, and yeah, if you search up snow in Florida, you're gonna see. But it has snowed in Florida before. I forgot what year it was. I think it was the year that one of my tias was born because she's always bragging about it. That year,
1921.
I don't know. No, it's not 1921, pinche Mando. But it did snow enough to where you can like ride in the snow and
here in Tampa,
snow angels. Yeah, here in Tampa.
Okay. Well, it didn't snow here in Tampa this year, but it felt like it.
But I kept saying, right? It's gonna snow because there was a cold front. Supposedly, I think the whole U.S. got it. No.
Yeah, everywhere.
It was like the coldest Christmas in a long, long time for a lot of people, and for us, it wasn't super cold. It was like 28.
Yeah, the coldest it got 28. Was that Christmas Eve? Yeah, it was Christmas Eve,
28.
Right? Yeah.
But it's gonna get colder, right? Supposedly on Monday or something.
I didn't know about that one.
I don't know.
It's gonna be a cold New Year's also también, okay?
I don't know, but it was good. It felt like Christmassy vibes. We made hot cocoa. We had ponche. We were indoors. You know, we had the fireplace going. Both fireplaces going on. But yeah, it was super cool. I had a lot of fun. And somebody got super lit. I'm not gonna say no
let's not get
names,
into that yet. We're actually getting into that in the second half of this because I do have we'll wait on it. But you didn't talk about you said it was 3 days, right? You said it was Christmas Day, and Recalentado, which was yesterday, right?
No. Christmas Day for us is the Recalentado. And then the 26th, my dad came to do.
But before all that, we had people over setting up our Christmas stuff. Amanda came.
Oh yeah.
And so that counts as like people were over too.
I forgot about that.
And tell them about the story. Tell them about the story about the wine. That was a funny one,
bruh. So alguien los mandó wine to the warehouse. Shout out to all the people that sent us like little Christmas gifts. Not little. A lot of them were like, what? Like crazy. But shout out to everybody that sent us some gifts. It was highly appreciated. Everything was super, super cool. But alguien nos mandó wine from Napa Valley. Yeah. And she said, happy Merry Christmas. That she knows we like wine. And she sent us 3 bottles, okay? Super, super nice. We got here. We put them in a little wine area here at the house. And the day before Christmas, one of my friends comes over to help decorate for Christmas, right? She does like balloon party stuff, decorations and stuff. Shout out to Party on People, right?
Let's go.
And she likes wine too. So I was like, oh, do you want wine? Somebody just sent us some wine. And she was like, yeah, We opened it up, not thinking nothing about it. We literally killed one in like less than 20 minutes because it was like 4 of us drinking wine. We opened up the second bottle. Well, she asked, can I open up the second bottle? And I was like, yeah, of course, right? Because like I said, she likes wine. Not a lot of our friends like wine. Right. So I was like, yeah, why not, right? We opened it up, and at that point, we were finishing up decorating, and we were sitting down, and somebody asked, oh, where's this wine from? And we're like, oh, Napa Valley. Oh, yeah, and how much was it? Thinking that we bought it. And I'm like, oh, no, actually, somebody sent it to us. Let me look it up. Bro, I look it up. That one bottle that we killed in less than 5 minutes, the second one, was almost $70, $80.
Yeah, almost $80.
I was like, chingada madre. If I would have known, we had sacado la cheap wine because como quiera, we were all like just drinking to get lit real quick,
I feel like we didn't enjoy that wine as it should be enjoyed because, we were already lit. And surprisingly, Amanda was like, hey, Mando, you want some? I was like, yeah, I never want wine, right?
Yeah.
And mostly because I was drinking beer already. I was like, you know what? Give me some. And then surprisingly, I said yes. And I was like, oh, this is a good wine.
Yeah, but everybody was saying
typically a red wine. Was it red?
Yeah, I think it was a Cabernet.
It's not like it's super strong. It's not. This one went down super smoothly.
It wasn't super dry is what he's trying to say.
So that's what I'm trying to say. And but when she looked it up, I was like, what?
I was like, dame pinche botella para atrás. No, but then the third bottle of wine, we were like, no, Mando and I are saving that to enjoy one day, just him and I, because a bottle of wine se va así. De balón ping pong, dice So you guys, I was kind of like, dice mi ma, what did she say? Tremendo chasco.
Tremendo chasco.
I was like, damn. But anyways, it was really good. Shout out to you for sending us that wine. Do you remember what her name was?
I don't. But shout out to you.
I literally saved her little papel that she. Yeah. I literally saved her papel that she sent us saying, Merry Christmas and everything. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Xmas recap. That's what we did for Christmas, right? Yeah. I had on my notes that I was going to talk about my first real cruda on the Cruda Realidad podcast, which was yesterday. We're supposed to shoot this podcast yesterday. And I was super crudo yesterday. I was feeling, oh my God, I was feeling so like not myself.
Yeah.
So luckily, we shifted to record today. So I'm super fresh today, super ready.
Yeah. Pero antier, the day that he got drunk, on the 25th, you guys, was the Recalentado day. One of my cousins came over. They started playing cards. Usually, our family is pretty chill when it's chill.
Yeah.
Unless we know that it's like a Halloween party, we're going in with the game plan. Everybody's going to get trashed. Es otro pedo, right? But on the 25th, Christmas, it was like during the day, just recalentado. We ate pozole, by the way. We were like, it's going to be chill, right? But then I said, you know what? I didn't get lit yesterday. And I asked my cousin's wife, Miriam, the one that works with us, you trying to get lit or what? And she was like, dale, let's go. So I was like, we started making up drinks on like that we found on TikTok. We started just making random drinks. And all of a sudden, we barely started getting a little buzz. We had already moved away from the guys because they were being loud. And like all of a sudden we look over and the guys are all trashed. I kid
Like
you
super
not.
lit.
In less than an hour, they went from 0 to 1,000. Okay, Mando doesn't remember nothing.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
In case you don't know, because a lot of you guys have already seen Mando lit at Jaripels and events, parties, clubs, right? But Mando is super, super playful when he gets drunk. Like,
is it annoying playful or is it just playful?
I always tell him, like, I'm never mad at him, but I do gotta camarle su pedo sometimes, right? But like that day, he was throwing around like all the decorations that my friend had came to put. She had put like little, what do you call it? Like the
Christmas tree,
the Christmas tree branches in there, and if real Christmas tree branches, so you know those little spikes fall everywhere. He was throwing it all over the house, throwing balloons everywhere.
Wait,
everything he would find.
I'm trying to imagine myself throwing it. Was it like aggressive throwing or was it more like just throwing
wee,
stuff?
wee,
Really?
wee. Like you wanted it to snow these
What the
little
hell?
spikes everywhere all over the house, you know? I didn't see that part because I was actually trying to put my niece back to sleep because, again, I had walked up to Mando and I was like, babe, bájale la música because la baby está dormida, you know? Not that she sleeps through everything, but she was a little, like, fussy already. So I would go tell him que le bajara y sí le bajaba, but then little by little
She'll
le
walk
subían
away.
otra vez. So finally this last time, I literally told Mando, like, I gotta get stern with him, and he knows. That's the only way that he's like, okay, you know? I like, Armando, si no le bajas, I'm literally gonna throw the speaker in the pool. I'm not even kidding.
Were you really though?
No, I wasn't gonna do that. But but I'm like, Luna's trying to sleep, and Mando's like, Luna se duerme through everything because she always does. All the parties and everything. My niece is like the best, right? So finally, when I went to go put her to sleep down on the bed, that's when Mando was making a parade over here somehow. You guys, the next morning.
I wish we had cameras at the house.
Yeah.
would
No,
love
in
to
that
see
area.
that. Yeah,
I wish we had cameras in that area.
Yeah, that area.
But the next morning, I was like, Armando, go look downstairs. And when he saw all the fucking mess, I was like, that was you.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
My family had already left at Recalentado. They had already picked up. My family always helps. They get bolsas y bolsas de basuras. They wash dishes. They do everything, you know? Bruh, you should have seen how it was yesterday morning.
Bad.
And then we had my dad coming over to make enchiladas so more people could come. I was like, oh my God, we got to clean this ASAP.
Yeah, I even told her parents, esto ya se volvió posada. Like, it was like 5 days straight of desmadre. But that brings up my next topic. And I want to get your opinion on this. You know, when you're drunk and you black out, and you say things that you're not supposed to, or you just don't remember what you said.
Yeah.
Mexicans call it siendo mala copa, right?
Which we just heard of that on our last YouTube. Somebody asked us.
Yeah.
That.
So siendo mala copa, like for example, if like your uncle said something to you wrong, and you're not drunk, but your uncle's completely passed out, or your auntie or your cousin, right?
Yeah.
And says something to you que te ofendió. I feel like you shouldn't take that to heart because lo borracho, or if you're drunk, you say things you're not supposed to, you know? I feel like we're not perfect. Even pencils have erasers. And even if you think you're perfect, pens have whiteout. There's whiteout for pens. So having all that said, what's your opinion on that? Like, you should forgive, right?
I've been seeing a lot of that. We brought it up because I've been seeing a lot of these type of things on TikTok. Like during the holidays, there's always an argument, los tíos peleándose por los terrenos, or something always supposedly goes down, right? So we were talking about it, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I agree that when that somebody's drunk and they're coming at you a certain way, you just need to learn to ignore. No te pongas a pelear because it's like fighting with the wall. They're so drunk sometimes that they don't even know what they're saying. So why are you even wasting your breath? But I do believe if they do disrespect you, like getting in your face, like almost about to push or shove you, I do agree. I don't care if it's your tío, your primo, your mom. I don't care who it is. You need to let them know that se están pasando and walk away. Still walk away, but put your foot down and be like, this is not okay, right? But then the next day, which a lot of people I feel don't do is that they don't bring it up to their attention. And I always tell everybody, like, no, you're supposed to bring it up to their attention when they're sober. Because if you don't, how are they ever going to learn? How are they ever going to know that whenever they drink, let's say whiskey, that they act a certain way? Or whenever they're super, super drunk, that they get that way? You know, a lot of the times they forget. They don't even remember what happened. So I see like the problems just keep escalating when it probably could get fixed by you talking to this person and being like, yo, yesterday you were so drunk and you did this, this, and this. Or even having a family intervention if it was like a bigger deal, you know? But yeah, I don't think it's okay. I do think, yeah, you do have to kind of walk away in instances like that, but always bring it back up when that person is sober and let them know, yo, you did this and it's not okay. And if they are good people, they will change, or they will at least try to. Obviously, it's going to take maybe a few other times of you telling them for them to finally be like, fuck, okay, I really can't drink, or fuck, I really shouldn't drink tequila, or whatever the case is. But always bring it up to their attention. Don't just stop talking to them. I feel like a lot of times they don't know better. So why not try to help them?
And I feel like there's two different ways of seeing this, or just two different instances. Like there's a person that gets a little drunk and just starts talking crap, and you already know they're not blacked out. They're in their cinco sentidos, and you just know that when they're drunk, it's better for you just to get away or just not even talk to this person, right? There's those instances. But then there's others that you completely black out. That person doesn't remember nothing. And I feel like, not that it doesn't count, but you shouldn't take it to heart. Yeah. You know?
But that's only if it's like this person is super cool. It's rare that they get like that. Obviously, if it's somebody that they already know how they get and they keep getting like that, ese es otro pedo. Like that person just has other issues that they have to take care of. And some people just won't change. But we're talking more so for the people that usually don't get like that. And sometimes, like once in a blue, tend to... What is it? Malacopa or whatever.
Then we're going to start using that word a lot now.
Those are the people, those are the people that I feel like you should bring it up to their attention and try to change. Because I've even told you guys in the past that a few of my friends, no, not few, one friend and Mando have told me, yo, don't drink whiskey, because when you drink
Bucana
whiskey,
in general,
or Bucana, I mean, you get a little feisty. And after they told me that, have I drank Bucana again?
I don't think so.
No,
not even that red seal that we have there.
Well, I took one shot, but I was sober.
Doesn't
like
count,
if
right?
I know I'm sober and I'm not drinking that night, I'll take a little bit just because it was a fancy bottle. But other than that, no, I don't drink Bucana at all, especially how I used to. Well, no, not at all. We haven't drank that at all. Yeah,
we haven't even bought a bottle of Bucana. We would always have at least one.
Antoja. Take that shit away from me.
Yeah, so I feel like if you talk to them, they could grow from that. Yeah, and if they want to, ya si no entienden, y ya pues you just get away. Don't drink with them.
I agree.
And moving on.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. We did have a commitment with our followers today, our subscribers. Today we're announcing the giveaway winner of the camera. We actually have camera number 1. Cam 1 is the one shooting. The Sony.
The one that we're giving away.
Yeah, not that one. We're going to give you a brand new one.
Yes.
So stay tuned for the rest of the podcast. We're going to announce it in there. I'm not going to tell you where, but you keep on listening because you might be the winner, right?
Yeah.
All right, babe. Topic of the day. What will you change from yourself, business, overall? What will you change from 2022? Because we're pretty much in the last days of 2022. And what would you change? From yourself, from the business,
I
from
was
the world?
going to say, I don't think I would have changed anything, because we talked about this earlier. Everything is like a learning experience.
Yeah.
Like you learn from your mistakes and you make the next year better. But one thing I would change was my New Year's resolution. Bruh.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be that I was going to cook more. I did not cook more. I probably cooked less.
Wait, I think the only time that you cook is when we get our HelloFresh packages.
Literally. Yeah, that's it. And it's because they're bussin', you know?
They are really good. But I feel like, I wouldn't change nothing, because from everything that we've gone through, I mean, there's a lot of errors we commit, or just like things that we do. I feel like we grow from there, and
we learn from it.
Yeah.
I'm ready for next year. Next year, I feel like this year we got pretty organized. Not as best as we could, and obviously we didn't stick to it as much as we could, but it was like a little practice round, and next year hopefully we'll go in it like harder.
Yeah, I feel like you just create wisdom from your mistakes, so you start learning. Even with our parents, like at one point I feel like we look at our parents and we're like, yo, my parents have it all figured out. They know everything. They got their money saved. Everything is perfect. But from all the things that they've gone through in life, they've learned to move on and, keep growing from that. So I feel like we, instead of what we would change, we'll just talk about our accomplishments. And we've grown. We've been planting so many seeds this year.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So I'm gonna get into it. Lily Bay's channel, right?
Yes.
This podcast channel.
Correct.
Lily Bay merch.
Correct.
For the first time. The party plug.
Correct.
Right? Which is your rental companies, chairs, tents. Our printing company, Dominating Prints. This is all 5 things. I'm probably leaving some things out.
No,
right?
I think that's it.
5 things
that we started this
5
year.
seeds planted this year. At the beginning, when we first started it was hard to be consistent because it was a lot of moving parts.
Yeah,
right?
well, as we said in the past, Guaris takes up 90% of our time. So adding on another business or another YouTube or another podcast, whatever it was that we added, was a little hard because we didn't know where to find the time to make those things happen. Until we got a little organized, we actually even got help with the podcast. We got Romy. Shout out to Romy. We got help with the party plug. Shout out to
Isma. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my uncle Isma. We got help with Dominating Print. Shout out to my friend Amanda. Like, we know that it takes a village.
Yeah.
Or it takes a team to grow, and little by little, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, little by little, like, even this is like to motivate you guys. If you guys want to start something, let's say a taco truck, you got to start by saving a little money. Maybe just open on Saturdays, buy your little trompo, maybe get somebody to help you little by little. Don't think that right away you're going to get this food truck. Little by little, and, start.
I feel that, like, a lot of people say, how you say, like, se desmotivan, because they're thinking that they have to start with a big bam. Like, if I want to start a restaurant, oh my God, I need hundreds of thousands of dollars to start a restaurant. Like, I could never, because the decorations, the kitchen stuff, the actual location, which sometimes it's possible. Sometimes people can do that. But don't let that be the only way that you think you're going to be able to start. No, like Mando said, you could start little. Start selling tacos just on Saturday. Start getting your clientele, and little by little, you grow like that. So I feel like if a lot of people thought that way, a lot of people might start their negocios or whatever plans they have even sooner. Because if you think too big, sometimes you're never gonna start. If you think everything has to be perfect, sometimes you're never gonna start. So
yeah, we've failed so much in our new businesses. Not failed completely, but we've dropped the ball so much. But from all that, we've learned that, one, we can't do it by ourselves.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's why we start getting help. And number 2 is just learning, and little by little, you'll make it happen. It starts off with a dream.
Yeah, I feel like, actually, like, you guys know I went to school for business marketing or business administration. And I feel like sometimes when I think back, they don't tell you that you can start small. They always tell you got to go in with a plan. You have to have like ABC down tagged. And I feel like a lot of people fail because of that, or they never even start because they think that's the way. And nowadays with social media, bro, no, you can start from nothing and make it a thing.
And bam, right away, next thing you know, you blow up, and now you can't even handle it, but you just start hiring people
and throughout el transcurso.
What? Look at that.
Like, it's okay for you to learn throughout the way. It's okay. Like, you could have done things better. Of course, you could have done things better. But I feel like even somebody with a plan could have done things better.
So yeah, I think for 2023, if you had that little itch to start something, and just go ahead and start it and see what happens. Little by little, start building your empire, start building your little business. 2023 that's what I would say do, right?
Correct.
So coming back from the break, we're gonna talk about our New Year's resolutions. I don't know what are they yet, but
I already know.
I feel like sitting down and talking about it. We're gonna figure it out. I actually sent our on Instagram. I was like, tell me your craziest Christmas story of the year.
I need to hear that.
So I'm excited to see what you guys told us. We're also going to announce the giveaway winner of this camera in the middle. And don't forget that we're also available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So go check us out there if you don't want to see our beautiful faces. And send us to break, babe.
Oh, yeah. Ahorita regresamos, guys. Yay! Congratulations!
All right. Number 1, I'm really excited to see what you do with this camera.
Yeah, hopefully, if it's something you really wanted to do YouTube, or you wanted to get more on Instagram or whatever it is, I hope to see that happen.
Can you imagine if she continues to record?
Correct.
And one day we just do a vlog together.
Oh yeah, like you come on the
podcast,
yeah,
or a vlog if she like really
imagine.
Motivate. Yeah, that'd be dope.
I'm excited, girl. Congratulations, you deserve it. And for everybody else, don't forget that we always do giveaways on here, super random. We want to continue to do big giveaways like this also, so stay tuned for more.
We're all maxed out on this year's budget. I'm not gonna lie. Probably no.
Armando, ya se va a acabar el pinche año.
That's why we're maxed out. I would say we're gonna do another giveaway today, but maybe at the end of the podcast, you just don't know.
Yeah, you just never know.
You never know. We always just sparkle them in there. Sprinkle, not sparkle, right?
Yeah, sprinkle them
in there. And yeah. But babe,
dun.
This is the real reason we're here today, because I don't know your New Year's resolution. And I want to know, what is your New Year's resolution?
We haven't talked about this, guys.
We haven't sat down and talked about it because honestly, we always say it, but we're just so busy. We're all over the place.
Oh my God.
But I do want to know, what is your New Year's resolution? ¿Qué vas a cambiar en 2023? Number one, you can't write down. I remember, I'm going to get so off subject right now, but I remember going back to school, and I know this happens to everyone. Going back to school, and in the paper, I would still write 20, like the year,
oh my
the
God.
year before. So let me know down below if you can relate to that.
The older I get, the more I don't know what day we're in.
Oh, for sure.
The more I don't know what month I'm in. The more I don't know what year I'm in.
Yeah.
Still, like, it'll be the end of the year, and I'd be like, it's 2022, you know? Isn't that crazy?
The other day, it was funny. You were frustrated. I don't know why, but you're like, in 2024, I'm gonna do this. I was like, and she was like going all out, right? Like trying to set it. I don't know what it was. I was like, babe, do you mean 2023? She's like, yeah, 2023, not 2024. But let's go. Let's hear it, babe.
Okay. You guys, I swear to God, this...
Wait, don't be swearing up in here.
No, I'm going to swear up in here. Me voy a poner las pinches pilas because 2023, I need to get on a diet.
Oh,
for real. Like, for real. You guys know I'm always on a diet. Always on and off. Oh, no, we're always on a diet, but... We like to get off, nos vale, right? As you can see, we got our Stanley Cups here.
Cheers, babe. Cheers. Wait, and we actually switched spots. I don't know why, but
he interrupts me.
Okay, sorry. Right, go ahead, babe. Go ahead. I'd be all over the place.
We switched spots because Mando couldn't see himself. So
and this is my angle. I've been fighting for this chair for the last 18 weeks.
I'm going to try it out. Y si no me gusta, you're going to come right back.
Oh, man. So hopefully your angle looks really good. I really like that angle for you.
See.
All right, go ahead, babe. Your New Year's resolution.
Anyways,
ahora sí.
For a few reasons. This year, more than ever, me tengo que poner las pilas because I feel like for the past few years, my New Year's resolution, I can never say that word right, I feel.
Resolution. Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds weird to me. I feel like I always say that's going to be one of my goals. And I don't get on it.
Okay.
When Mando first met me around that time, around the beginning, he saw like the Lillian Bay, right? Like the
boring,
whatever, right? I was super boring. No salía, no hacía nada, right? Nada. But these past few years, I feel like we've been getting busier and busier and busier, which doesn't make it an excuse, right? I could wake up at 5 a.m. Not saying I am, but right. We get busier, and this past year we did so much traveling, so much partying.
Networking.
I feel like we were doing a lot of networking, and I didn't want to be that girl that was like, no, I'm on a diet. No, I'm on a diet. No, I'm on a diet. Because all these friendships we create through YouTube, for example, they see the Lillian Bay party mode. They see that we're about it. They see that
that's what
we like to go out, go drink, so... And we do like it. Believe me, we do like it. So I didn't want to be like, no, because I didn't want to come off as fake. Like on YouTube, you do it for the YouTube, like you're not lit. And number two, come off as like amargada, no, I don't want to do nothing because I can't drink. But yeah, ya que todos mis amigos me conocen, I'm telling you guys right now, this year is going to be a different Lily Bay.
So you're going to be on fit mode. I thought you were going to say you're going to wake up earlier.
No, hell no. I'm gonna try to be back to my old school fit life because two things. One, we have our friend Peranoche's wedding coming up.
As a bet too, right?
Y esa güey quiere que me ponga un vestido.
Oh.
I haven't put on a dress, you guys, in so long. Like a big gown, formal. I haven't done that in years, okay? So that's already giving me some anxiety. Number two, we have our wedding that we finally how do I say it?
Relaunched? Season 2?
How do I say it?
We put a date on it.
We finally put like a date. Committed to a little date on it. And I'm like, okay, yeah. Ya me tengo que poner las pinches pilas, you know? And then another thing is, you know what? I'm going to say this. A lot of our friends, like the YouTuber friends that we do hang out with, not all of them, but I would say 85% don't even drink like that. Yes or no?
Right. For sure.
So a lot of the times I thought they did. So I would be like, hey, let's drink. And I would have drinks, you know?
Yeah.
But after a while, I'm like, damn, a lot of them don't get lit like that. So why am I wasting all these calories?
Okay.
No más.
So that's your New Year's resolution.
I went and I bought, I buy a million cups, but I bought the little trending cups. One, because it fits in the cup holder. And two, so I can drink more water.
So is that close to a gallon, half a gallon? How many do you got to drink a day? Ni sabe. She just bought
40 ounce.
40 ounces. How many ounces in the gallon?
120?
I don't know.
Is it 120?
No, nobody knows. Let me know down below how many ounces in a gallon. We'll read it and we'll find out.
I'll look it up right now, Armando.
All right. While you do that, let me tell you my New Year's resolution. Doesn't have to do with fitness. Doesn't have to do with none of that. I do want to join because I know if Lillian Bay goes ham, I'm going to go ham and I'm going to be fit. So no pasa nada. I'll let her take that over. She's going to meal prep for us.
No, I'm not going to meal prep nothing. I wasn't even done talking, but go ahead.
All right. She's going to do all that. So
128 ounces.
So you got to drink 4 of those.
Well,
3 of those.
I'm drinking half my body weight. So
how much you weigh? Like 200?
Don't worry about that, sweetheart.
All right, go ahead. Finish your New Year's resolution. Then I'll go into mine.
So aparte de eso, last year, like I said, I totally failed at my goal. Last year, my goal was to eat and meal prep more. So this year, like we said earlier, it takes a team.
Yeah.
It takes a team. I'm going to get a trainer para que me ponga las
trainer.
pilas. I'm going to get somebody with the meal prep helping us with that. Shout out to my friend Anna. Because even my friend Anna, she's like a...
homebody.
No.
Boring girl.
Pinche Mando. Anna, I hope you're not listening to this. She's like an angel sent from heaven.
Okay. Yeah,
she sees that we're so busy and she's always giving me that push to go bigger. I don't know how to explain it. Like at home, you guys know I'm super OCD and I was starting to get super overwhelmed, stressed. I was starting to even get some anxiety because
Canas, hair falling out.
Because I needed the house to be like spotless. And since we were never here, well, when we are here, we're like in and out, rushing. So we leave the mess behind. She's the one that pushed me to get somebody to help me clean the house. And ever since then, bro, I feel a million times better. I don't have no anxiety. I don't have no extra stress at home. Like we get home and home is like the zen space, right? So then she sees that I'm stressing about, for example, the meal prepping, the meal prepping and the fact that we don't have time to cook. And she's like, why don't I help you cook? She's like, I already meal prep. I could do it at your house. You just buy the stuff and, I'll do it for you. And I was like, bro, the fact that I have somebody willing to help is like I said, an angel sent from heaven. For sure.
So there's no excuses, right?
No excuses this year. We're going to have a trainer, somebody to meal prep.
Wait.
And I'm going to say no to all my friends.
When are we starting this? Next Tuesday? I'm
already starting it right now. I feel like I went ham for the past 5 days at Christmas.
The past 5 days since freaking Thanksgiving. What
Literally.
You mean?
Oh, yeah. I feel like we were, honestly, all year we were on a roll except the meal prepping.
Yeah.
But we still went to the gym all year. Until... during November we went to LA. We got back. It was Black Friday. It was the holidays. It was all that.
Maybe in the last 2 months we've been to the gym like 3 times.
Yeah, but
that's never happened.
November.
That's never ever happened.
But all year we went. But a lot of you guys don't know this, but Mando and I can't jump off of that bandwagon. I have thyroid issues, and I'm not supposed to eat gluten and dairy. Like we can't jump off because we gain it back right away. Mando doesn't have a thyroid issue, but he does have a gluten sensitivity. So he drinks one beer and bloop.
Yeah.
Saying fly. I swear to God, right?
Yeah. And apparently I can't drink whiskey anymore either because I black out.
So we both can't drink whiskey no more?
I guess whiskey. I mean, tequila, I can hold that in. Tequila, I already know how to control it. I already know when it's time to slow down. But whiskey is like lights out. Bap, you're out. But that's your New Year's resolution. Can I go into mine now?
Yeah. Now you can tell them, babe.
All right. Mine doesn't have to do with fitness because I know you have that under control. Like I said
I have my own. I don't have yours.
Well, I feel like if you have the meals there, you're number one Uber Eats girl. So can I delete the Uber Eats app from your phone?
Fuck no.
All right then. You never get healthy food from Uber Eats, do you?
Yes, I do, Armando.
I'm just trying to get that Uber Eats out of here. All right. But yeah, I feel like my New Year's resolution, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Maybe you can help me. It's more like living the moment. Because I'm always caught up in the next move, always caught up in like 6 other things that I have to do versus like living the actual moment. And I caught myself recently just like so many things going on in my head versus I'm here right now with the family or I'm here right now with our friends. Enjoy the freaking moment because I feel like we even quotes, you've worked so hard for this moment, you finally have it and you're not enjoying it. You're thinking about either
a million other things.
Either bills or other things that you're letting go, posting,
Guaris.
Like so many other things. Instead, have a plan. Write everything down. By the way, I need a new planner because ya se me acabó. The one Anna gave me. So Anna, if you're listening to this, you already know.
Ponte las pilas, güey.
Ponte las pilas. But yeah, that's my New Year's resolution: living in the actual moment, not thinking about what's gonna happen or what already happened.
Yeah, which is something that we started doing recently. Did I told you about it? But were you already thinking that?
I was already thinking about it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Mando and me are like syncs, bro.
It's been way too much. Even in Colorado or any trip that I take, I'm there trabajando, worrying about the next move. I'm never really there. At least I caught myself this year. Previously, not having so much things to do, I was living the moment. But I feel like this year I was so caught up. Get Black Fridays coming, get the summer, get Vlogmas, get Vlogmas. So much that everything just flew by. This whole year flew by without me enjoying it. But yeah, that's my spiel.
I agree with Mando. Even right now, before he said that, I had a million things running through my head. Until he said that, I was like, wipe it all away.
We're here at the podcast right now. Listen, enjoy this.
Agree.
Yeah.
I had this little what do you call this?
Concoction.
Moment in Colorado because before we went, Mando was super hype about this trip, right? And I was like, okay, let's go in there with like a positive attitude. Not that it drains us going, but we do have 1,000,001 things going on. And sometimes adding a trip on top of that is kind of like just one more thing added to the list to do. And while we were over there, I kept trying to remind myself, just chill, relax. You're talking to your friends right now, like be in the moment. Because sometimes you're in that moment, but your head is still going 1,000,000 miles per hour. So other people don't even know that you're not even living in the moment. A lot of people think you are, but really you're not because your head's going 1,000,000 miles per hour. So that's something that we both gotta
check ourselves. Fix your hair right here.
What should it be? What should it be? Oh, thanks, babe. We should give it we should say a word to be like snap out of it.
Yes. Just live in the moment. Just snap out, something like that. Snap out, yeah. So yeah. All right,
okay, we're gonna do this. No, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay, cool.
That's my only resolution this year.
No, that's mine. Yours was
no. The one that I said.
So you got to help me out, and I help you out, right?
Correct.
All right, cool. All right, so like we said earlier, we had our.
Wait, no, I do have another one.
Okay, go ahead.
This year, we're still in this year. This year, like Mando mentioned earlier, we opened up a few other businesses, and I plan this year to grow those businesses. Yeah.
Okay. So no more new projects as of now.
No. This year I don't have like a new business that I want
year.
to. That
2023.
Yeah, maybe next year, but I feel like this year I accomplished and killed what I wanted to do as far as the business plan that I had. And this year will be to grow those things.
Yeah. Take them from the ground, build them up, hire people or whatever.
Because Mando quickly mentioned it, but for those people that don't know specifically what we were talking about, this year I opened up my Lily Bay personal YouTube. My goal was to get monetized, and I did get monetized right away.
Hit 20K
which
recently.
I recently hit 20K. Sheesh! So shout out to everybody. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know what we would be doing right now. Probably just guaris, right?
Yeah, probably just guaris.
The Cruda Realidad podcast, 15K already.
15K.
Wait, which one did we open up first?
Your channel first.
Yeah?
Yeah, your
like
channel.
Like almost back to back we opened up. So te estoy ganando, güey. Ponte las pilas. Just kidding. And that got monetized too, which we always see all these different channels as a business in itself.
Source of income,
they all get paid. All of these things are sending money our way, so it's all a business, right? The third thing we did was
Dominating Prints,
which in case you don't know what that is, it's a print shop that we have. A lot of people would always message us, hey, can you make us these shirts? I need 15 shirts for a quinceañera. Hey, can you make us some banners for my business? Because they see we had guaris and they thought we were able to make them whatever we wanted to. But no, that wasn't the case. At one point, guaris was just guaris. We could not handle anything else. But until we realized, bro, we literally have this whole print shop we could take advantage of and start helping people with their businesses with whatever they need. So we opened up Dominating Prints. We have a whole separate account. We have a whole nother Shopify. We have people helping us there with customer service. So that's already running itself with it.
Yeah, I think so.
50-50.
I'm still in there, but definitely running.
And then we opened up the Party Plug. That's number 4, which is a party rental company, chairs, tables, tents, marquees. Yeah, my plan with that is to grow it, have more things for parties. And I did a whole YouTube about it. So in case you want to know, go onto my channel, Lily Bay, and I have it on there.
Let's go.
Wasn't it 5 things? I feel like I'm missing one thing.
The podcast. Yeah, what's 5? Podcast, Lily Bay merch.
Oh, yeah. Lily Bay merch is something that... Okay, so for guaris, there's so many little things that I wanted to do that I was like, man, this doesn't fit the guaris aesthetic.
Yeah.
So I was like, where can I put all these designs and little things into? And one day, it was literally during Halloween, I was like, bro, it could be my own Lily Bay merch with, that I go through. Oh my God, I'm like losing... Whatever. There goes me fucking having a million things in my head. But anyways, once I realized I could put all those things into my Lily Bay merch, it was a wrap, right? I came out with my Spooky Bay shirt, which did crazy
that was
good.
That was insane.
And right away, back to back, I did my Christmas one, which again did crazy good. So this upcoming year, I'm gonna throw out more things. It's not only gonna be merch like t-shirts and stuff. It's gonna be a lot of other random things that I really, 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 really like, but it doesn't fit the guaris aesthetic. So I'm gonna sell it on Lillian Bay, which I actually have an Instagram for that. It's called Shop Lillian Bay. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Because I'm all over the place right now.
No pasa nada. All right. So last but not least, we actually sent a message out. Well, we posted on Instagram to tell us your craziest Christmas story that happened this weekend. And you guys shared. So here it goes. You ready? My mom called me after 3 years of ignoring me. And I don't know how to feel with it or deal with it. What do you guys think?
What the hell?
After 3 years ignoring. That's crazy. On Christmas.
Well, that's really broad because I don't know what happened. But I'm always going to assume the way you said it, you don't even know why she just stopped ignoring you. And if that's the case, that's fucking crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
I don't know how I would feel neither. I don't know.
It's tough. There's a lot going on. You don't know exactly if they talked or not. So
yeah, but
that's crazy.
At the end of the day, I always tell people to always try to stay on the positive side of life. Like it might have taken her a lot to reach out to you. She already did her part. You should try to do your part and see how you guys can grow from there and grow a healthier relationship and make things better. Because
there you go. Yo, you know what I was thinking right now?
What?
My boy Supersonic said something about you.
What?
He said you're the Mexican Dr. Phil.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
All right, you ready for this one?
Yeah.
She said, I opened more tamales than presents this year. Sad story.
I think same.
Same. All right, cool. Here's a crazy one. My friend found out that he had a sister. Parents put her to adoption 22 years ago. Wait, that was...
What? So they had another kid, but they sent him out to get adopted.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Wait, let me read this one again because I didn't fully understand it. My friend found out that he had a sister. Parents put her for adoption 22 years ago. Okay, I got it now.
Did he find out through other people? Did his parents finally come clean? Like, what happened? But that is crazy. I don't know how I would feel. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know.
All right.
It's, again, everything that you guys have said so far could be super broad. There could be more to the story. So it's hard for us to really say anything about it, but it is fucking crazy.
All right, nothing too crazy. But we forgot to buy sodas. We're too lit. And we didn't leave the house. Ended up drinking white milk with pozole.
Ew.
I mean, that's messed up. No water, nothing. The only thing liquid.
Fuck no. You should have Uber DoorDash that stuff. Oh my God. No. I hate milk, you guys. So that to me was like, bleh. I could never. I would send
That got you,
yeah,
right?
No.
All right, cool. Next one. My brother still went and spent Christmas Eve and day with his cheating ass wife. So annoying.
Oh my God.
Deep. Again,
deep.
we don't know the full story.
I'd be pissed though.
Yeah,
I know I
I'd
would
be
be pissed.
Here's the last one. My in-laws guests criticized my holiday decor.
Wait, say it again. I was not thinking.
All right, cool. My in-laws guest criticized my holiday decor. First time ever meeting this female.
What? Was it during?
Yeah, that's messed up. Imagine you have some random girl here.
Yo la corro.
And like, what is this cheesy stuff?
Yo la corro. We've been put in a situation recently where somebody was not happy being in that whole environment. And I was like, bro, why are you even here? Like, if I'm put in an environment where I'm not liking the vibes or anything, I fucking dip. Like, bye. Yeah. Why am I going to be here? You know? But for that's fucking crazy. I would correr somebody. If somebody were to come into my house with like negative vibes, I'm sorry. You got to get out. I can't be with that. Why would I want that in there? I didn't even tell you what happened, bro.
What happened? You gonna tell me on the podcast?
Yeah.
Oh,
so yesterday yesterday the enchiladas. My mom needs sartenes, whatever. I'm taking out sartén from the island, from the counter, the big one where we have all the bowls at and stuff. Tell me why it's full of like a neon green powder. Full.
What the hell?
It was so fucking weird. I was like, I thought almost like it was like
Is it
Jello,
like mold?
maybe. No. It looked like powder, like maseca.
Like somebody threw it in there.
Somebody, yeah.
What the hell?
And I was like, what the fuck? And my mom was like, ¿qué? And I show her. She's like, what is that? That looks intentional. It was literally like a layer like this.
Where?
All over the trastes, on the
What
bottom
the
of
hell?
it, everywhere. And my mom was like, no será brujería. Mind you, we don't believe in that stuff. But my mom said it real quick. And I was like, what? And we didn't have no bad vibes in here. You know, it was all my family, you know?
Yeah.
So I never found out what it was, but it was fucking weird.
Is it still there?
No, we already cleaned it out. We cleaned all the dishes and
we
everything.
We need a limpia, you guys.
But it didn't have to be specifically from Christmas. It could have been any other time because we haven't fucking been here.
That's
number
crazy.
one, we've thrown so much shit we've thrown so many parties in the past 5 months that it could have been from any.
And we hardly ever go in there.
No,
that is crazy. All right, I got my crazy Christmas story.
What?
And
Like-
this, I don't know if I'm gonna put the video in here, but I fell asleep barfing on the toilet.
Oh yeah, I recorded him.
Literally knocked out. Again, I ain't drinking no more whiskey, you guys. No more whiskey for me. But never in my life have I fell asleep like this. I was knocked out, right?
Yeah,
For
snoring.
how long? Like snoring.
Well, okay, get this. I told you guys Mando got super lit, right? And I literally had to say, Armando, let's go to bed. Like, escort him to the bed, right? He threw himself on the bed, and I kid you not, he probably got up like 10 times to the bathroom.
See, I don't remember none of that.
He didn't. You weren't really.
Barfing?
Yeah, you weren't. You were just like, you know, but not doing nothing.
Oh, my
You
God.
would come back to the bed, he'd go back. Y así andaba. I even posted it on my
Close
Instagram.
friends? Close friends?
No, public.
You went public with
Yes,
it? Oh my
I posted
God.
it public
Did you
one
watch
time.
this, Romy? Good thing.
Hijo de tu madre.
Good thing, good
That's
thing.
how you know. Romy
No, that's
don't
good,
support
good,
me.
good.
No, yeah. I recorded him walking back into the bathroom y ¡pah! Se dio un putazo en la puerta. I recorded all that.
Can we put some of this footage in
public?
here?
Yeah, I don't care.
All right, cool. I'm down.
But on my private friend story, I posted otra vez cuando se levantó. And as soon as he got up, he fell. But not on any story, just for my own personal amusement. I recorded him sleeping on the toilet.
Now
snoring.
that I won't put on here because that's too deep.
Yeah. Shirtless. Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, that's New Year's. No, that's Christmas crazy story from your boy Mando. Lily kind of already said her crazy story with the green powder.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that was a little.
But yeah, if you guys got any crazy stories that happened and you want to comment down below, drop them down. We'll be happy
let
to
us
read
know.
them.
A mí me gusta ver.
We did the giveaway. What else? Am I missing anything?
I think that is it for today. Right?
Yeah. This is the last podcast of 2022.
No.
And it's cool too because 2023 will start with episode 20. So that's pretty cool. And then the next week after that, it'll be 21. So you already know we gotta do something special for 21.
Armando, cállate, because you always say that y nunca hacemos nada.
You guys, all right, another comment down below. Even though Lillian Bay doesn't like me asking for this, comment down below and let us know what should we do special for episode 21.
I already know. I already know what I'm
Like we should have like a little bar right here with like mixed drinks. I don't know, something special.
Yeah.
Episode 21.
Mando
so stay
just
tuned for
wants
that.
a reason to drink. I literally just said I'm not drinking.
No, but
no. Wait. Let me rephrase that.
Yeah. Fix that.
I never
'cause-
said I wasn't drinking next year. I'm just gonna be stricter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like there's times that you just don't have to drink.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And you know what I know what I did read, I don't know how true this is that because you say beer bloats me and instead
Yes.
drink whiskey or tequila, but at the end of the day they say that alcohol lowers down your fat burning no sé qué, and then you pretty much stop your fat burning. That's why you gain
For,
weight
like, the
también.
week.
Yeah, for the week. So that's that. What else? That's it.
That is it. I think that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys had a really, really good year. Thank you guys so much for all the support you guys have been giving us all year long. Shout out to all the new subscribers that we have. Can't wait to meet you guys. Can't wait to party with you guys, because
for
you
sure.
guys already know we're always in el desmadre. Even this year coming up that I said I wasn't going to. I'm still going to be outside. I already know. So hope to see you guys soon. And I hope you guys have a very, very good New Year's. Don't drink and drive.
Right.
There's Uber Eats. There's DoorDash. There's all these things you guys could do nowadays. So take advantage of
just
those
order
things.
it. If you need something, order it. If you need a ride, Uber Eats, Lyft. And yeah, that's that. Be safe. Make the right decisions. And don't get too crazy. And if your uncle, your auntie, your cousin, your tío la cagó, perdónalo, no pasa nada. Moving on. Let's have a good time. Let's enjoy these holidays, because these holidays are the times to enjoy it with your family.
Correct.
So that's that. Episode 19 is in the books. Thank you guys once again for joining us. We'll see you guys on the next podcast, episode 20.
We'll see you guys next year.
See you guys next year, 2023. Let's go. Vámonos, babe.
Bye.